Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Karbon Kings. We've been getting a lot of questions on how to install a windshield banner, and we're gonna have our expert Angelo to help you out.
All right guys, so what we need is obviously a windshield banner, a clean microfiber, a measuring tape of some sort, as well as a mixture of soap and water, a squeegee, it can even be down to a credit card if you have to, and a fresh razor blade. We're gonna show you what to do. All right, first things first, we're gonna spray down our windshield and clean all the surfaces that we think we're gonna be using. Just like this, clean microfiber, soap and water mix is great. Get everything off the windscreen. Make sure you get everything off the windscreen as you can, all the debris. And after we're done with that, we're actually gonna be taking that soap and water mix again and actually soaking our surface and leaving it wet, just like so. Next up, we're gonna be taking our brand new banner, unraveling it. Most of them are shipped in a very similar style to this, so this is what yours should look like. What we're gonna do is take the backing tape off of it first. As we take off the backing tape, I'm gonna have Kevin, definitely have an extra hand for this, spray down the backing of this, take that spray, and spray it as we go. Making sure that we cover every single piece of this. As you can see, everything's covered, and that way when we put it on, if we do have to adjust it, we can actually pull it back off, put it back on, and make sure everything's exactly aligned how we want. Now that we have everything covered in soap and water, what we can do is we can place this down and get an idea on where we want it. Just like this, what we're seeing right now is we have about 4 to 5 inches on this side, maybe 4 to 5 inches on that side. So we're gonna take our measuring tape and not only measure our distance in on this exact banner from the starting letter over, we got about 5 1/4 inches over, and if I can feel my corner, we have about 8 inches up. I'm gonna double check that on that side and make sure it's the exact same. If it's not, we're gonna make sure it's changed, bring it over, bring it this way, bring it up or down to make sure everything's perfect. 5 inches on this side, and so we gotta bring it down a little bit and a little bit over that way. Yeah, more. Try that. So we got it pretty much aligned, and I want to show you on this exact banner, this one has letters. So what we're going to be doing is measuring from the corner of the first letter over. We're about 5 inches in, and for height, we're going to the corner and down. We're about 8 inches down. We're going to bring it down to the driver's side and check what that looks like. Taking my last letter, bring it over, 5 inches on the mark. From the bottom to the top, 8 inches, now it's even. Now we can start squeegeeing it and showing you guys exactly how to cut it. We're gonna be taking our brand new microfiber and our squeegee. If you don't have a squeegee, you can use a credit card, which is very nice. Take that squeegee or credit card, put it into the microfiber just like so. We're gonna be ending up hitting our vinyl and pulling it from the inside to out. This one is nice, it does have a transfer paper over the top, so we're not gonna end up scratching it, but we are being a little bit overprotective by using the piece of microfiber that we have. Start from the middle, and we're gonna be pushing, not pulling, pushing, either up towards the top and or down towards the bottom, but starting in the middle. If you guys watch about here, when I push, it should push out water, just like that. So what we're gonna be doing is pulling from one side to the next and pushing out all the moisture that we can and pushing it out of the vinyl. As you can tell, it's all coming out. Now that we have the majority of the moisture out, what we're gonna be doing is making our top line very clean and our sides, that way we know where to cut. We're gonna be taking the same exact microfiber as well as any type of squeegee that we have and starting from the corner, pushing out, trying to get us as fine of a line as we can, making our corners and then making it all the way up to the top, all the way across. All right, so we do know we have a rubber seal from the bottom to the top and all the way around. So what we're gonna be doing is trying to cut at an angle to cut into and behind all of this rubber. So we're gonna start at the bottom, cut our way up to the top, and then make our way around. light pressure, pressing into my corner. What I can do is also take my squeegee again and push it back down. I'm actually going to take this piece of vinyl. It's completely cut off from the rest. I'm actually going to take it up here where I finished my cut so far, trim it off. With a light cut, get that out of my way. Just like that. Just feed the remainder of the vinyl I don't need. We're gonna go back to the squeegee. Now that everything's cut, push from the mid side up to get majority of that water that shouldn't be there out of the vinyl. You might not see too much come up in this time, but basically pushing that top vinyl that wasn't fully secure back onto the windscreen. Alright, now that on this exact example we have transfer paper, we're going to be pulling that off. The most severe angle you can, pull it, hug it against itself. I'm going to have Kevin help me out again. And pulling at the most severe angle, which is against the windscreen, and pulling at the same exact time. Throughout the whole entire thing, there's still some very minor bubbles. There's a couple ways that you can fix this. One, taking your squeegee, if there are ones that are closer to the top, even about a third, quarter way down, we can push those out. So same exact method as we used before, you push up towards the top. It will get a lot of those out as we go. Now don't be afraid to take that razor blade that you have and cut a very small hole and push all that moisture and air that you have all towards that hole. Just a tad bit more, and just like that, that moisture is now coming out of that spot. Before you know it, you back up a bit, and that hole, that bubble that used to exist, doesn't exist anymore. Hopefully this helps you guys. If you have any questions, comments, let us know below. If this helped you guys out, throw us a thumbs up, throw us a comment, throw us a like, please subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next one.